Everyone in this town thought Eli Hart was slow. His teachers said he was unfocused. His classmates said he was weird. His boss at the warehouse said he'd never amount to much. They weren't being cruel. They genuinely believed it. And honestly, Eli didn't argue. He just read. He'd been reading since he was 12. Not novels, not social media, technical manuals, physics textbooks, engineering patents from the 1940s, aerospace journals from the Cold War. By the time he was 19, he was on book 987, and nothing had happened yet. But here's the thing about book 1000. Nobody ever gets there. The day Eli hit book 988, he finished a 600-page Soviet aeronautics manual he'd found in a secondhand shop for $2. Nobody had touched it in 40 years. He read it in 3 nights, working a full shift in between. Book 989 was a 1962 NASA internal report on combustion efficiency. Book 990 was a German engineering thesis from 1958 that had never been translated into English. Eli taught himself enough German to read it. He wasn't doing this for school. He wasn't doing it for money. He couldn't explain why he was doing it. It felt like following a thread that kept getting thicker, like something was being built inside his skull, one page at a time, and he didn't know what it was yet, but it was almost done. His mother would find him at 3 a.m. at the kitchen table, books spread everywhere, coffee cold beside him. She'd put a blanket over his shoulders without saying anything. She'd stopped asking him to explain it years ago. She just brought him coffee. Book 1000 was a dry, 847-page reference text on advanced propulsion thermodynamics, published in 1971, out of print since 1989. Eli had been waiting for it on interlibrary loan for 6 months. It arrived on a Tuesday. He read it straight through, 31 hours, 2 short sleeps at his desk. And on the last page, in the last paragraph, something happened. Not an explosion, not a vision, just a shift. Like a lock clicking open somewhere behind his eyes. And then a voice, not a real voice, more like a thought that wasn't his. Clear, calm, factual. It said, knowledge threshold reached, cognitive integration complete, design access unlocked. And then, in the same way you suddenly understand a sentence you've been staring at, he saw it. The entire design of a pulse detonation engine, assembled from everything he'd ever read, all of it organized, connected, corrected, in perfect working order, in his head. He sat at his kitchen table for 4 minutes without moving. Then he picked up a pencil and started drawing. He took the drawings to his engineering teacher the next morning. Mr. Brennan looked at them for a long time. Then he looked at Eli, then back at the drawings. "Where did you copy these from?" he said. Eli told him he didn't copy them. Brennan said that wasn't possible. The thermal efficiency calculations alone would require a graduate-level understanding of compressible flow dynamics that even his university colleagues wouldn't attempt. Eli asked him if the math was correct. Brennan spent 40 minutes checking it. It was correct. Every number, every variable, every tolerance margin. He handed the papers back and said, "I don't know what this is, Eli, but it didn't come from you." Eli took the drawings home. That night, he started building a scale model from parts he ordered online, spending 3 months of warehouse wages. He worked in the living room. His mother didn't ask questions. She just moved her plant off the table to give him more space. 6 weeks after Eli posted the model test online, a 10-second video, no explanation, just the engine running at 340% the thermal efficiency of any comparable design on record, 3 things happened in quick succession. The video got 17 views the first day. Then, a research group at MIT flagged it in an internal forum. Then, a department within the Department of Defense that doesn't have a public name ran the numbers overnight. 6 days after the video, Eli was at the warehouse moving crates when his phone buzzed. Unknown number. He ignored it. It buzzed again. He answered. The voice on the other end said, "Is this Eli Hart?" He said yes. The voice said, "Please don't go anywhere. Someone is coming to speak with you." 40 minutes later, a black SUV pulled up outside the warehouse. General Daniel Ridge stepped out, full dress uniform, 3 staff officers behind him. He walked straight past Eli's supervisor, who tried to stop him, and stopped in front of Eli. He looked at him for a moment. Then he said, "How many books?" Eli said 1,000. Ridge nodded like that confirmed something. "Then we need to talk," he said. Ridge didn't threaten him. He didn't even pressure him. He just laid it out, sitting across from Eli at a folding table in the warehouse break room, coffee machine dripping in the background. There was a program program, classified. They'd been monitoring for a cognitive threshold event for 11 years. 3 other candidates had come close. None had reached it. The program would give Eli full resources, materials, engineers, machining facilities, a team. In exchange, the engine, and whatever else the system produced. Eli asked what the system was. Ridge said they didn't know exactly. They knew it existed. They knew the threshold was 1,000 books of sufficient technical density. They didn't know why. Eli was quiet for a moment. Then he said, "I want my mother relocated first. Better apartment, real neighborhood." Ridge said, "Done." Eli looked out the break room window at the warehouse floor, where he'd spent 2 years of his life moving other people's cargo. Then he looked back at Ridge. "Okay," he said, "show me the facility." Outside, the system in his head was already pulling up schematics for what came next. He hadn't even asked it to.